AITH for not taking a responsibility for my sister's kids while she was at the hospital. I-26F, an older sister, 31F, she has 3 kids, 11M, 8M, 2F, and pregnant with baby number 4. I have 1 kid, 4M. I want to start off by saying I love my sister. I just think she's very entitled. She needed to go to the hospital last week for her son, 8M. She ended up packing up all her kids and taking them to the hospital along with her ex-husband. She called me in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock in the morning, saying that her son was going to need to stay overnight at the hospital. He's going to need to have albuterol administered every 3 hours, and they don't want to send him home until it's every 4 hours. She asked, could I keep her other 2 children until she gets out of the hospital? I asked her if she can get her kids. I work from home, however I answer calls, and if you know any 2-year-old, you cannot keep them quiet. Now I have to stop right here and give you a little backstory. The reason why I'm saying to pick up her kid is because I work from home. I literally was just sick 2 weeks ago, and I did not have a car when I had the flu. I asked her to take me to get some medicine. She told me she would think about it and never called my phone back for 4 days. I ended up having to Uber me and my son to the hospital because he also had the flu. Does it sound petty maybe, but at the same time I cannot lose my job in order to help her. I thought logically asking her to pick up her kids before I have to clock in would be okay, because either her or her ex-husband could stay at the hospital with her son, and then the other kids could go back home, so no one's all in the hospital, and not understand her, not want to be in the hospital by herself, or her kid's been in the hospital all night long. She hung up in my face and hasn't spoken to me since, so. Reddit AITAH. 1. NTA, her and her ex can handle it. My baby was in the hospital and I have 2 other kids. Husband, I switched off shifts to make it work. Her kid's not yours. 2. NTA, let me see if I get this right. She went to the hospital with all the kids and her ex. Probably the father. So there's one person in the front of the line who's way more responsible for those children than you, and she calls you? BC ex-husband can't be bothered with his own children, but you can get screwed up in your job for taking care of the 2-yo? What in the effing world of entitlement is that? Edited. I thought she was married and had a husband as well, but it's only the ex. 3. NTA, you and your sister really picked some shit dudes to have kids with. Why aren't the dads helping you both? 4. NTA. Sounds like a responsible adult. The kid's dad is already present with the kids, as it should be. He should keep the kids with him until your sister and nephew get out of the hospital. I'm sorry she bothered you in the middle of the night. 5. She hung up in my face and hasn't spoken to me since. Sounds like a win. NTA.